嘿，欢迎来到我的频道，我是李贝，我们学习课本好不好？好，上次的视频学到这儿，第8节课，第73页，遇见原来的我，遇见原来的我，我没有开灯。OK，我就是预习，不是预习，我复习，这个课本，你可以看，也许在这里，就是一滴水，有我怎么说，没了，我的笔记也，我记得这个问题，这个是一个绝学问题。OK， 你思考过这样的哲学问题哦 ？OK， 昨天的你和今天的你是同一个人吗？下列观点，你同意哪一个？我认为，昨天的我和今天的我差不多一样，但是很久以前的我和现在的我并不一样，对吗？就是婴儿的我和现在的我不一样，是同一个人呢？也许不是，需要看定义，对吗？不管你变化了多少，始终只有一个你。我不太赞同这个观点。就是我怎么说？那些作为我的特征，现在和之前不一样，对吗？所以现在的我不是过去的我，我认为，以前的你，跟现在的你并不是同一个人。这个，我认为这个人的思想，最重要，对，本体并不是最重要的。这个话题讨论的这个词汇，本体。This is a philosophical concept. 本体 This is something like sense of identity or something in that ballpark. 本体。It's that. Nomenon. I don't know this word. 我记得，在一个我曾经参加讲课的时候，那个做演讲的人，他讨论类似的问题，我忘了是什么问题，应该是数学问题，但是我忘了是哪个问题。他说有一个章鱼的概念，你知道章鱼是什么？也许我打开照片给你看。章鱼，学习中文者不一定会学到这个词汇。章鱼，在青岛你可以吃章鱼，这是章鱼。我打开一篇，这是章鱼，它们很聪明，对吗？章鱼，如果你去掉它们的一条腿，还是章鱼，对吗？少了这条腿，还是章鱼。就是切掉、砍掉2条腿，它还是章鱼，对吗？如果你删掉它，你砍掉它的头，它剩下的不是章鱼，对吗？所以是这类的问题，就是很多人讨论这类的问题。What is it that makes me me？ 是什么东西让自己作为自己，对吗？如果我少了一个胳膊，我还是我，我的胳膊不是我，对吗？我分成2边，哪边是我，哪边不是我，所以章鱼一样，对吗？就是哪里可以 就是把章鱼切成两半，就是哪边是章鱼，哪边不是章鱼，人类一样对吗？就是过去的我和现在的我不也是一样吗？但是这导致很多哲学问题，比如说，如果过去的我不是现在的我，那过去的我犯罪，现在的我应该不在乎呢？那什么时候的罪应该不在乎？有很多这类的哲学问题，没有准确的答案，对吗？有不同的思维，不同的哲学家有不同的看法。好嘞，所以本体是这个概念，对吗？这个哲学概念，人的思想最重要，这是我认为。本体并不是最重要的，也许这里的本体是physical presence， this sort of thing， 机器对吗？这是我认为，就是假装我们在另外一个宇宙里，我们能够把脑子插进电脑，那个在电脑可以下载你的思脑，你的思海，对吗？你的然后电脑可以进行你的思想。那你在哪里呢？然后就从肉体删掉你的脑子什么？那电脑里的软件就是你，还是肉体里的你就是你？我认为就是那个抽象的概念，那个不具体的东西就是你。我不是分子的集合 ，I'm not just a set of molecules， 对吗？所以我认为就是那个有一种emergency， 那个 emergency 是 things emerge right emergency not 急情，我的是急情。It's not an emergency like in a hospital. It's emergency like the property of things emerging. So you have small parts, but like you have a collective property. 那个遗丘也是另外一个例子。OK， maybe 要用蚂蚁球，这个蚁丘对吗？哦，那是蚂蚁窝，蚂蚁丘 anthill， 那个是一个群体对吗？群体制作的，少了一个蚂蚁。还是一样的，少了2个蚂蚁还是一样的，多少个蚂蚁？就是少了多少个蚂蚁，不是同一个群体。还有很多这类的问题，很难说清楚。这类的问题就是有边线或边界有关的，对吗？就是一颗沙子不是一堆沙子，2颗沙子不是一堆沙子，但是如果你不断的加上一颗的沙子，迟早会变成一堆沙子，对吗？So 1 grain of sand is not a pile of sand, but if you keep adding 1 grain of sand after the other, it eventually becomes a pile of sand. 那个边界不明确，他会说什么？他会说有多少粒 另外一个人会说有多少例，那个边界不一样，他们的边界概念不一样。所以什么特征是你的精髓？也是有点因人而异，但是我认为过去的我并不是现在的我。OK， 信有一些意思，信是也许作为在词汇里应该是 to believe， 确信 let me get this right， 确信，你认为呢？确定我知道，确定 is certain， 信is to believe， 信任和相信和坚信，确信 it's something like certain and believe. I believe as certain, maybe something like that. 确信firmly believe. Okay, so it's kind of like 坚信，确定无疑的相信。Okay， 不怀疑。So 确定无疑的，so you believe it as certain and without doubt. Yeah. 确信，相信 to believe. Yeah, you're probably gonna go 李贝，相信和信念有什么区别？他们都有believe 都翻译成英语的词汇 believe， 区别在哪儿？信任 is generally more general, right? This is like I believe you, just in general. Whereas 相信 is usually more concrete. I believe, I don't know, the earth is round or something like that. It's more concrete. But they overlap a bit. 相信 to believe. 我相信，你知道有一首歌，有音乐队就叫 Savage Garden。OK， 我不能播放他们的音乐，但是 Savage Garden 他们有我忘了给你看Savage Garden affirmation 可以看台词吗？Yeah， 你看每一句话就是 I believe the sun should never set upon an argument. I believe we place our happiness in other people's hands. 啪啪啪啪啪 Yeah， 他是澳大利亚的音乐队，他的音乐挺不错，我推荐给你。Yeah， 这个应该是相信对吗？我认为应该是相信。不是信念，对吗？那我们有谷歌翻译，它会怎样写的？翻译。我相信，太阳永远不应该在争论中落下。Yeah, this is a literal translation. 你知道这个意思是什么呢？ The sun should never set upon an argument. 这是一种比喻，英语的比喻，就是人们吵架的时候，应该睡觉之前是和解，对吗？否则第二天会持续。I believe the sun should never set upon that. Yeah， 这个也是比喻，但是比较明显的，对吗？ Junk food tastes so good because it's bad for you. I believe your parents did the best job they knew how to do. 相信they use 认为，那个是认为。I believe that beauty magazines promote low self-esteem. 我认为美容杂志 beauty magazines 会导致自卑。Okay, let's do the whole song because I'm kind of curious. Here we go. 相信，我相信，相信，相信，认为，我认为，争取I believe the struggle for financial freedom isn't fair. 我认为 Okay, 相信相信相信 Okay, so if you listen to this song, use 相信 and maybe 认为 So the difference is these are all concrete, right? And 信任 is generally I believe you. I believe you in general, like more along the lines of trust. Believe in the sense of trust. 信任. Do you know the movie Great Wall with Matt Damon? Great Wall, Matt Damon, 信任. They use 信任 in this movie. 信任. And they were talking about, okay, they were killing aliens or something, and the humans had to trust each other. And this is the 信任, right? They trust each other. I trust you not to let me get eaten by aliens. 信任. 这信任. The Great Wall. 重重. 信任. So that's the difference. That's how I tell them apart. I trust you not to let me get eaten by aliens or whatever those monsters were. I think they were aliens, right? I don't know. Yeah. 自信. This is different. This is self-confidence. 自信, 心 is another word you need to know, and you need to know 信心. You need to know these three, and you need to know the difference between them. I think this is like self-confidence. 自信心 is a self-confident heart. So this becomes a noun. And 信心 is not necessarily self-confidence. 我对他有信心. I am confident in that person. Yeah. So you need to know all these. It's there. 坚信. Yeah, 坚信 maybe it's the same as 确信. Or 确信. Firmly believe. 坚信. Yeah. It's not just 信. I 坚信. Yeah, firmly believe. 可信. Yeah, there's a few words like this. 可信. 可信 is believable, right? 可信. The 可 is it's kind of like the suffix able, right, in English, but you add it as a prefix in Chinese. Do you know 可疑? Not 可以, but 可疑. 可疑. 令人怀疑的, yeah. 可疑. It's the same concept, I think. This 可 is like able, so 疑 is doubtful. It's kind of doubtable, right? Suspicious, dubious, questionable. Yeah, questionable. There's 可行. This 行 is feasible, right? So, yeah, feasible. So this 可 is the able. I think of that. Are there other ones? What else am I not thinking? I haven't thought of. 可 do you reckon 可以? No, these are adjectives. 可能. Yeah, 可能. As an adjective, yeah. 可能. 不可能. Yeah. This 能 means kind of possible. No, possible, but without the evil. 可是. This is just an emphatic 是. 可是. Oh, no. This is what happens when you've been studying too long. It does mean that, but 可是 also means 但是, but. Yeah, well, anyway. 可爱. 可爱 is lovable, right? 爱. Lovable. It's usually translated to cute in English. However, here's a good example. 可爱的祖国. Yeah, you would not say cute motherland, right? It's lovable or beloved. Yeah. So this is when you kind of start discovering, wait, Chinese words are not English words? It's like 可爱. Yeah, actually, none of them translated to cute. Yeah. 觉得爱，让人喜爱。可怜. Yeah, this is 怜able, right? Pitiable. Or 可怜可怜我. Pitiable. 可见. Yeah, this is observable. Like, or seeable in that sense. Oh, it's used as a conjunction. Visible. Okay, that's a better word. 可靠, reliable. 可笑, laughable. 可恶, detestable. 可观. 可观 means considerable. Maybe it is quite similar. Considerable. 可口. 可口, I don't know. I don't think 口 is an it means tasty or delicious. You probably know 可口可乐. This is that 可口. Yeah. It's mouthable. Doesn't make much sense to me. I don't think it's exactly the same. 可贵. This is probably just 非常贵. 可用, usable. Yeah. 渴望. What do you reckon that one means? I don't know. 渴望, hopeful. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So this 可信 is able. So the 可 is the able suffix in English. So 可信,信 is believe. So 可信 is believable. Yeah. 不可信, unbelievable. 听信. No, I don't know that one. 听信. If I was going to guess, I heard something and believed it. This 信 is functioning as a complement, I guess. 别听信语言. I don't know why I wrote that. That doesn't make much sense to me. 听信. I think this is more like blindly believe everything. 听信. 一听就相信, something like that. 听到并相信. Yeah. 多举不正确的话或消息. Okay, yeah, I kind of like this. 听信. It's like listen, believe, and you combine those into a word, and it's like you just believe whatever you hear. Yeah. Oh, yeah, believe what you hear. Presumably it refers to misinformation. Yeah. Oh, 你听信. 你听信吧. Yeah, wait for information. All right. Let's say believe what one hears. Believe what one hears. Let's call it that. 信用. Yeah, this is credit, right? Or credibility. You probably know the word 信用卡. Actually, maybe people don't use them anymore. Do people still use them? Yeah, you do. You use 信用卡 to buy things online, right? 信用卡. 钱包里有信用卡. 可以刷卡. 信用卡. So 信用 is credit, credibility, trust, that sort of thing. 信用卡 is like a credibility card. I didn't write that particularly well, did I? 信用卡. Yeah. Yeah, 我没有信用. 哎呀，我对他没有信. No, I'm getting that wrong, aren't I? 我没有信用 means I have no credibility, right? 信用. Trust and appoint. What is appoint? I don't know this word. Trustworthiness. Oh, that's a good one. Trustworthiness. 讲信用. Yeah, so there's quite a few phrases like this in Chinese. 讲道理, 讲... Oh, there's a few others. I can't think of them all. It's on my head. Yeah, to keep one's word. 讲信用. This 讲, I don't know. Well, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. 丧失信用, lose one's credit. This is credit in the sense of credibility, right? trustworthiness. Yeah. 他信用好, his credit is good. I don't think this necessarily is in the world of banking. Creditable. I don't know what trust and appoint means. What does appoint mean? Appoint. This is appointed as a noun, no. Appoint. Usually it's a verb, like you're appointed as chairman or something like that. 信用显示. Oh, it is a verb. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay, now I get it. Anyway, I don't think that's important. 信心, we mentioned this before. 信心, this is a confident heart, right? Usually you 有信心, you need to have a confident heart. You use this word when you're talking about other people. The 心 is yourself, right? 我对他没有信心. I'm not confident in him. 信念, we said this before. This is like believe in the sense of trust. Yeah. But it also can be used for sort of facts occasionally as well. So it's not, most of the time this is much more broad and much more deep. 信念. 信念 is a noun, it's a belief. Usually you'll talk about beliefs in the sense of religion, I think. 信念. 信念. Yeah. 坚定的信念, a firm conviction. 我的信念绝不会动摇. Yeah. Faith. I think this is often a religious thing. 认为正确而坚信不疑的观念. Maybe not necessarily, though, it seems. Beliefs are philosophy. Yeah. No, philosophy is theirs, not that. I don't know. I don't use that word very often. 信念. I tend to use maybe 价值观, like values, or yeah. What else? 信念. Your beliefs. These are like fundamental beliefs, things you hold true. Like on the US Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident. How would you translate that into Chinese? Is that on the, is it on the Declaration of Independence? Yeah, it is, isn't it? I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Shall we look it up? We hold these truths. Yes. It is on the Declaration of Independence. So how would you translate it? We hold these Jenny. Here's Jenny. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Then how would you say, what about religious beliefs? 信仰. Yeah, 信仰. 信仰may be better. Then, okay, what if we say philosophical? Philosophical beliefs. 哲学信仰. Really? 信仰, I think, is fairly religious philosophy. Yeah, I don't think that's correct. 宗教哲学. Okay, anyway. Alright. Okay, so it seems 信念 is not as religious as I was thinking. Okay, 半信半疑. Yeah, I like this one. 半信半疑. It's like, all right, it has a grain of truth, but I don't know, is it really true? I remember it's some of these things that's like, okay, I can't immediately refute it, but it does seem pretty far-fetched. Yeah. If the best evidence you've got for something is you can't immediately refute it, then maybe that's 半信半疑. It's like, well, all right, you say it, but Okay, 信. These are all relating to beliefs and to believe things. 现. Sin has a few meanings. I think we're going to get a few. Yeah, these xians are kind of like to appear or to, what's the word? To realize? To realize in the sense of to realize a dream. We'll see. We'll see. 发现. Yeah, 发现. This is like appears, like 发现在你的面前. No, I said the wrong thing. 发现. No, it's to find actually. 发现. Yeah, 发现在你的面前. 我发现在自己的面前. 我发现. Yeah, sorry, I said the wrong thing. 发现. 发现. Yeah, this is to find in the sense of to discover. Yeah, maybe I'll look it up. 发现. Yeah, it's also a noun to meaning discovery as well, right? 发现. 找到, 发觉. Okay, 找到 is to find. This is like to detect or something like that. Discover, detect, yeah. 发现一些线索, to find some clues. Yeah, this is like threads, but it's used in like for detectives and things. They might find 线索. 发现一个新方法, find a new method or discover a new method. Yeah. Okay, to find. 表现. 表现 refers to performance. It usually, like, okay, the English word performance is totally vague. It covers an enormous amount, like almost every possible verb there is in English. You can say performs. So 表现. This is performance in the sense of to perform well or to this sort of unspecified doing of a task. 表现. Usually say 他表现得很好. So he performed well. You're not specifying what he is doing. You're not specifying like how you're measuring his performance. You're just saying this 他表现得很好. It's very, very vague. Yeah. Usually it's useful for things like, okay, so, okay, 老师不断地观察学生，让他表现得比较差. So if the teacher is standing beside the student, he's like, maybe the student's like, oh, so nervous. The teacher's there. And maybe he performs worse because the teacher is making him nervous. Something like that. This sort of performance. It's very, very vague. Yeah, a lot of the time you'll be better off choosing a more precise word. But this comes up a lot when it's not really relevant. So in my example, the teacher's standing near the student and the student performs poorly. Yeah, in that sense. You have no idea what the student is actually doing, right? The student may be dancing, like it could be a dance teacher. The student could be practicing calligraphy. The student could be, I don't know, like maintaining silence or something. And it's like, oh, I didn't do well. No, actually, maybe that's not the best example. It could be anything, almost anything. Very, very vague. It's not specific. If you want to be more specific, you have to add details. 实现. 实现 is to realize. To realize in the sense, usually it's 实现你的梦想. Realize your dreams. Yeah, 实现. There is, do you know the lyrics to 老鼠爱大米? They use this word in there. 老鼠爱大米. 老鼠爱大米. 歌词, 中文歌词. 歌词在哪里? 歌词. 实现. 如果真有一天 ，no， 如果真的有一天，爱情理想会实现， 我会加倍努力，好好对你，永远不改变。Yeah, okay, so what is 实现 here? 实现的 is 理想 an ideal. An ideal is 实现理想. So you realize the ideal. Yeah, to realize in English. Achieve, implement also works. Maybe I'm from mathematics background. We say realize. Right. 在线 Okay. I think 就是再次出现 something like that. I'm guessing if I look it up in the dictionary, it will mean 再次出现. Let's see if I guessed correctly the dictionary definition. 在线再次显现 Oh, I was close. 以往的事件再次显现 also it's basically 出现 What's the definition of 显现显露出来 Oh, it's close. I don't recall seeing this word in like my reading. Maybe I saw it and just automatically thought, I don't know, 在 is a word, 现 is a word. What else could it mean besides 再次什么现显现再次显现 Are we going to look at 显现 I'm going to add 显现 because that one's important as well. 体现 is to embody. Yeah, it's kind of like English, the word to embody. 体现 it embodies the dreams of the Chinese people or something like that. 体现 right? It's very abstract. 体现 No. 体现 Okay. 国际歌体现了巴黎公社的革命精神 Yeah, okay, so this is a good example. This song embodies Bali, Paris. I don't know what this is. This song embodies the Parisian something spirit. The revolutionary spirit of the Paris Commune. I don't know what the Paris Commune is, but all right. Yeah, to embody. Yeah, it's kind of very abstract. It's like what maybe it's a good word to use when you go from like abstract things like dreams and goals and spirits and things like that to the concrete world, like songs and poetry and dance, things like that, or movies. Yeah. Or a novel. 体现 No. Novel you would use what is the word? I was studying this word. 刻什么 I wrote it down. 刻画 Use 刻画 刻画 I write down words I think, oh, I'm going to need that word. 刻画 刻画 Depict, portray. Oh, there's also 描绘 描绘 So this one's better for art, I think. Yeah, a painting will 描绘 something. It will depict something, yeah. 体现 So yeah, it embodies. Yeah. Very abstract. 展现 This is like 展 is to like unfold or exhibit. 现 is like to appear. So it's kind of like to appear by exhibiting. I don't know how to explain it. 展现 Yeah, unfold before one's eyes. Yeah, that's a good one. There's also 呈现. We'll probably... Is that on the list? Yeah. 展示出来. Yeah, this is like appear. Appear in front of you, right? Appear. 展现. Yeah. Okay. 一派繁忙的 景象展现在眼前。Yeah, I think this is good for like something like unfold. This kind of scene unfolds in front of us. You know, you're not kind of, I don't know, putting in effort to find things. It just kind of, well, all right. This sort of just happens in front of us, like at a museum, right? At a museum, kind of things are there, and it's like, oh, I don't know. It kind of just, these things happen in front of our eyes. Next one, 呈现. What's the difference? I don't know. 呈现. I think 呈现 is kind of similar, but this is more like emerged and then appeared through emerging, something like that. 呈现. Let's see how close that is. Oh, not exactly. 呈现一派繁荣景象. So, it's pretty similar, isn't it? 呈现节日气氛. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't as close. It is just another word that means appear, but it's used in different context, I guess. 这座城市呈现出一派繁荣景象. Okay, they keep using 景象. It makes me think it's a collocation. 呈现 presents an appearance of prosperity. 显露出现. Okay, maybe it's not what I was thinking then. 呈现出勃勃生机. Okay. I don't know. I don't use this word. I don't use it in my output. So what? I don't use it in my output. So I don't really know it, but when I'm reading or listening, 呈现. Oh, okay, it's that one. And I kind of auto-translate it to appear. 现象. 現象 is phenomenon/phenomena. It's a noun. Usually you talk about things like 心理现象, psychological phenomena, 物理现象, physical phenomena, and so on. 活灵活机活现. I have no idea. I've never encountered this before. Presumably other than inside this. It's totally unfamiliar. 活现, no, 活灵活现. 稍等一下. 活灵活现. Vivid, lifelike. 活. These 活s mean like to live, right? 灵 is spirit. 现. I don't know. What's the 现 doing here? 形容描述的非常逼真. No, 逼真. 逼真 is lifelike. 逼 is compel or force. 逼真, forced to be real. I don't know why it's that. 就像真的一样. Okay. So how do you use it? 说的活灵活现. So spoke very lifelike. 活龙活现. I don't know. I don't recall encountering that one before. And 显现. I think this 显 is a bit like 显然的出现. It's like it appears and it appears conspicuously. I think it's like that. 显现.我又打错了. 显露出来. Manifest. Manifest. Oh, I feel like I don't use that word enough. Manifest itself. 它的形象总在我眼前显现. I feel like this is almost unmissable. It's not just appearing, it's like unmissably appearing. 雾气逐渐消失, 重叠的山峦对吗？对，山峦。这个汉字我很少遇到。重叠的山峦一层一层的显现出来。Yeah, 显现他的才能。Okay. Yeah. Alright, 下一个汉字述。This 述 is referring to narration. 应该有叙述，叙述在哪？ Really, there's no 叙述。Am I missing it? 叙述，叙述怎么写？叙述。That's probably the most important word. Of the most important 述 word, 叙述. That's how you write it. 叙述. Did I miss it? I didn't miss it. Why would it not be there? That's like the most important one. 叙述, to narrate. 叙. That's blowing my mind. That's the. I mean, if you know this character, you must know this word. This is the most important one. Okay, 述. You can also use it as a suffix. Maybe they'll have 学术 or something like that. Or 术语. We'll see. 口述. 口述. It's 用口叙述. Right? It'd be something like that. It's oral narration. 口述. 口头讲述. 讲述, yeah. 讲述 is basically 叙述, 对吗? Give an oral account. Yeah. Nuncipate. Is that a word? I feel like I learned many English words studying Chinese. Kind of paradoxical. 讲述, 叙述. Okay. 讲述. To tell a story or to recount, I guess. 复述. 复述. I get this word all the time. Usually you find it in textbooks. And maybe this textbook will have 复述. No. It does have 复述 exercises. So it'll ask you what it said in the text and tell you to 复述它的内容. Maybe here. 复述. Maybe they didn't. 复述. 复 is 重复的复. Right? 重复的复. So do it again. 述 is narrate. So quite often when you're practicing something, for example, you might listen to a recording or read a text, and that you'll be asked to 复述, to retell the story in your own words, right? 复述. Okay, next, 记述. I don't know this word. I'm going to count this as green. 记述. 论述. I don't know that word. 转述. 自述. I don't know this one. 陈述. 表述. 描述. 阐述. 述说. I don't know this one. 表述. I'm not sure. That one I'm not sure. Well, all right. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised. The words I know is 述, not these words. 叙述 is more important. What are we doing? 记述. 记述. You can kind of get the idea that this is probably not the most important word if my phone's not giving it to me. I've put it incorrect here. It's like the phone struggles to find the word. Yeah, all right, it's not going to be that good. 记述. Okay, 用文字记载叙述. Okay, 记述. Yeah, I would probably just say 记录 or something like that, right? It's a verb. Record and narrate, give an account. 该书前言记述了作者生平. What is 生平? Life? Okay, life's account. All right, it's a verb. Maybe I'll note that down. It's a verb. 记 kind of means to document or something like that, right? To document through narration. 不好意思。论述。Analysis 论述。 Analysis is 分析. Where have I written analysis? 论述. 论说并陈述. It's analysis in the sense of argumentation, is it? Discuss, expound, elaborate. I'm going to get rid of what I wrote before. I don't think that's the greatest one. What do you think I should write? 论说并陈述. 论说, what is 论说? Reason and clarify. 并陈述. Reason, clarify, and elaborate. Maybe I'll just write that down. Reason, 论述. Maybe this is used in like academia. Reason, clarify, elaborate. Something in that ballpark. I don't know. I don't recall seeing this word, so I'm not going to prioritize it. 转述. 转述 is like re-narrate. So someone's narrated this story to you. You narrate that story, what they told you, to someone else, right? 转述. 转述. Maybe relay or something. Paraphrase. Retell. Yeah. 我向他转述了你的意见. So you told me your 意见. So you told me your ideas, and then I relayed your ideas to her. Hopefully correctly. Oh. 把别人的话说给另外的人听. Yeah. So it is someone told you something and you tell it to someone else. Okay, 自述. 自述. Is this self-narrate? I don't know. Does that make sense? 自述.自己述说自己的情况. 述经历. 要求他写一份自述. Okay, so this is like self-account. A verb and a noun. All right. 述说自己情况的材料. Oh, okay. So this is like the verb converted into a noun. All right. Well, I don't know. All right. I honestly don't think that's a top priority. I don't recall encountering this word. 陈述. Yeah, 陈述. 陈述 is to state, declare, that sort of thing. 陈述. I don't encounter it often. 陈述. Outside of studying the HSK6, I don't recall encountering this word. 陈述. Yeah, 有条理的叙述. State a case, state one. Okay, so this is like 陈述. So your 条理 is, how would you explain that? You're putting effort into the organization of your ideas and you're presenting your ideas in that sense. Yeah. All right. 描述. Okay, 表 is going to be like to present. 表表出表我的手机有问题。表is to narrate or speak or something. 表述. So what do you think it means? I don't know. 表达陈述. Okay. 我把这两个就是混在一起，这样理解这个词汇对吗？noun verb，这个表述不合适 ，is expression， 表述己见All right, so this is like state 己见 This is state your position, right? 己自己的己见解对吗？ Does it have a definition? 自己的见解 yeah 对表述己见 so express your state your position 表述 state your position yeah okay first I want to show you 表态 yeah okay make one's known position this is what I usually use for 表述己见 maybe they're a little different 表述 so it's express and state express 表达用词汇表达 here they use the word wording but I usually use 措辞 I usually use this word for wording 措辞不当 so I don't know why 表述 what's the difference 表述 and 措辞 what's the difference I don't know this 错 is not 错的错 this 错 is 错失的错注意要注意I don't know 表述 I don't recall encountering it before so I'm not going to put too much effort into studying it 描述 there's 描述 and 描绘描述 is kind of like narrate whereas 描绘 is more like portray it's the same idea but different media right 就是小说会描述什么 portray 描述I think that's right do I need to look it up I'll just take a quick look okay, in case something I missed 描写 oh there's also 描写描写和叙述 yeah it's described all right so maybe 描述 can also be 口头描述 right so describe orally whereas 描写 would be described through writing specifically and 描绘 would be because it's 绘画的绘 right drawing so it would be to describe through art or portray 描绘 depict what is that 描摹 I don't want to know 描写 maybe it's used metaphorically to mean 描写描画 oh there's too many words okay 我认输了描述 do you think you can 口头描述 let's ask ChatGPT can you 口头描述 things 当你说口你是指用口头语言或口头表达来描述事物吗？对。比如说like I'm describing something using my own words, using my voice in particular. I think it's okay. 描绘 you see a lot. 描述 yeah you see a lot. And 描写 also see a lot. I think those are the important ones. All right, ChatGPT is a bit slow. Oh, okay. 用自己的话来描述事物。当你口头描述事物时，可以使用丰富的形容。No, what do you? I mean, is this the correct phrase? 我口头描述了 星期六发生的事情。Maybe like this. 头头描述了星期六发生的事情。Yeah, all right. So I narrated, I described orally what happened on Saturday. Yeah, all right. So maybe 描述 is more broad. Because I think a book can also 描述. You don't have to. So 描述描绘描写 these are all describe but through different media, right? 描述描绘 yeah, this is the pic, I should say. It's to describe, but to describe through painting. 描写 to describe through writing, portray in writing, depict in painting, and describe using a sequence of words. Okay, 描述 is writing and oral. Yeah. All right. So 描述 was a little bit broader than I was thinking. Next, 阐述. 阐述. Yeah, you don't often see this character Chan. There's also another character, I think it's called Jia. It looks kind of similar. It looks similar, but it's not the same. Let me see if I can. I think it's this one. Jia. Okay, it's second. Jia. It looks similar to 阐述. These are not the same character. They look similar though, right? I get them confused if I'm not paying attention. But they're totally different words, so totally different contexts you will find them in. So you should be able to guess, right? Chan, explain, expound. Expound is like give more details upon. Chanming, 阐述, Chanming. Okay, this is by means of expanding upon a certain point, you clarify the point, right? And this one is just give more details, right? Set forth. 论述, 说明. 说明 is a good one. 说明, yeah, explain. I like 说明. 说明. Exposition. 阐述科学进步的重大作用. Okay, so it's expand, but usually I think it emphasizes in detail, right? 分析说明, yeah, 分析 is, well, analysis. 道理, So I think it does emphasize details, and it's not like a short, succinct explanation. It's more than that. So what does ChatGPT say? Does 阐述 emphasize, explain, mean? Seems I've forgotten how to type today. Explaining details. Yeah, 强调详细说明或阐明事物，阐明 elucidate. Whoa. Whoa. This is a good word, elucidate. Yeah, if you're learning English as a second language, that's a good word. You can impress someone with that word. Whoa, elucidate. All right, where were we? 阐述. So I think it's close to 说明. Maybe just use 说明. 说明 is easier to write. Like if you're taking the handwritten test and you have to think, oh, how do you write Chan? I forget. Oh, I know how to write 说明. That's fine. Chan. Oh, maybe I'll get that wrong. Okay. 述说. No, I don't know. I wrote down recount. 述说. I don't. Okay, first of all, I don't recall ever seeing it before. 述说 叙述说明. Oh, okay. That's easy now. Yeah, once you get the Chinese definition, sometimes it's so easy to understand. If you didn't have that, all this is like, oh, how do I tell the difference? That's what it means. All right, easy. 叙述 to narrate, 说明 to explain, right? So to explain through narration, give an account of. Yeah, I don't think this is that common really. 他向朋友们叙说了他的奇遇. This 奇遇 is something like something unexpected and strange in a good way that you happy encounter, fortuitous meeting. Yeah. So he's kind of recounted, like, yeah. 叙说 no 述说事实真相. Okay, so recounting the facts. Yeah, recount is a good definition, isn't it? But it involves a certain level of narration, right? You can't just ignore that. It's like maybe telling anecdotes. Yeah, what would be the word for that? How would you tell an anecdote in Chinese? Is there a word in Chinese for to tell an anecdote? Is it 叙说? It could be. 讲然事. No, this is not 然. Is it a word? 意事. I don't know. What does Google Translate say? 意事. I've never seen that character before in my life. 意事. Okay, let's swap them around and change this to 意事, the other E. What's that E? 意事. 仪式? No, I don't think. E. And where's the dictionary? Do I have a dictionary at hand? Oh, I got a dictionary on my phone. Is it this one? Ish. Maybe I put the wrong one. 查字典. What is that one? Oh, no. E. Okay, so 兔子和走. Okay. E. 兔子和走在哪里？这个。意识, yeah. What do I do? Press that one? No, come back! Oh, I still have that one. Is that one right? Anecdotes. 意识. Really? I can't believe I never encountered this word before. 意识. 我们都至少听说过一位伟大思想家的趣闻轶事. 趣闻是什么? Fascinating. Funny news item 轶事. So this is the anecdote. Huh. I've encountered this character before. Okay, it seems it's more common to write nowadays. Yeah, I don't recognize that character. Okay. So do you think you can 叙说轶事? Do 叙说轶事. No, I'm going to put this in properly. 稍等一下。兔子，有兔子。叙说，述说，述。 Sorry, I've been saying that wrong the whole time, haven't I? 述说意识，加油！可怜的 ChatGPT。加油！加油！加油！加油！加油！啊！述说，在中文中，述说和意识可以一起使用，形容一个相对常见的搭配。Okay, relatively common collocation. Whereas 述说是一棵树一样的声音，对吗？他在晚会上述说了一连串的仪式。So at the banquet, at the dinner, evening party, all right, he narrated a whole series of anecdotes. Yeah, all right, I feel like I'm going to write this down. But I'm going to put it in here. Because this is where I put down those words I want to use. Before I do that, sorry. What is the most common word used with 意识？兔子在哪里？ Most common verb is 在搭配中讲意识，他善于讲意识。Okay, I should say this. All right, let's write that down. 我的笔在哪里？我的笔在这里。他善于讲兔子。走意识 Okay. I did write it right. I did write it right. 不是事实，这个事实是不是事实？ I did write it right. Sorry, I'm just having some kind of homophone gasm. All right, let's move on with life, hey? Okay, 述说 recount. 述说. So recount will be something that you've experienced before and you're telling it again. You're narrating it and explaining it. All right. 变. 变 is a bit tricky, but you can use it by itself. Yeah. I remember asking my landlord, 我的房租不变吗？房租不变呢？他说会变。其实起初他说不变，然后他决定会提高。所以我搬家，结果就是搬家。变，改变、变化、变动，变换，变样、变形，转变、渐变，巨变、演变，变新、变种，千变万化，一成不变。The other one you need to know is 变迁。变迁，also 变 by itself is a word. 变。Yeah, so you can often say like 变成，我把我的手机变成帽子。I don't know. I'd have to actually modify my phone, and I'm not going to do that just for that issue. No, it's not an issue, is it? Just for that story. But you get the idea. 变 can function by itself as well. 变成 or 变得。变成 or 变得。Yeah, you might say 变得很严重. It became very serious. 它的what is it? 病况，它的病况 that's the word, right? 病况变得很严重。病况 Yeah, 它的病况变得很严重。They'll probably have that as an 病情 I should use this one. Sometimes I make up my own words. And they sound so convincing that Chinese people are like, well, I'm going to allow that, but I'm not sure. 他的病情变得很严重. It's going to be there somewhere. 恶化 yeah, worsened. 他的病情很重. All right, there's probably no point in searching for it. Can you say 他的病情变得很严重? I think that's right. Yeah, that's fine. 变得很严重. Yeah, to become. Yeah. Yeah, you do need to be a bit careful. Yeah. I remember my teacher telling me I said something wrong in one of my classes. I think I used 变化. Yeah, I should use 变成. Yeah, 变化 is a noun. I think it's a verb as well, but it's a verb you don't use with objects, if I remember correctly. An intransitive verb. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, 变化. Okay, it is a verb. It means 变, right? To change. Yeah. So you're not using it with an object. 情况变化了, right? You don't say 情况变化成什么什么什么. Maybe you can say that. I don't know. I remember my teacher telling me I can't do that. 我觉得这里变化很明显. This is a noun. Yeah. The changes here are obvious, 明显. 没有多大变化. No major changes. Is interchangeable with 变. But no, 变. Oh yeah, it's right, isn't it? Think about that. 变, you can't really add an object. You can say 它多大变. No, it's a bit weird, isn't it? 变很明显. 这种变 no. 化学变化可喜的变化，形式变化很快。But usually, I think it was 变化 I got wrong, and my teacher said, no, you can't do that. 变化 usually, it's the dictionary. Sometimes it pops up random windows. It's really annoying like that. Usually 变化 is not used with an object, or maybe never, probably never. 情况变化. If I want to use an object, I should say 变成, right? 变成.一个严重的问题，就是变成的宾语。All right, that's the idea. I'm not sure what ChatGPT is talking about. What are the other? There's a whole lot of words with 变. They all involve change. 改变，改变，看到了，改变，改变 to modify, to change. This 改变, yeah, it requires an agent, I believe. It requires someone to do the change. It's not just it changes. It's someone changes something else. Let's check that actually. For 改变, do you always need an agent? I.e., it's always someone 改变 something. Someone 改变 something. I think that's correct. 他改变了，他变化了。他改变了自己也可以，但是你 can't just say 他被改变了。Yeah, I think that's okay as well. That's an unspecified agent, but okay. 他改变了自己的生活方式 so he changed his own lifestyle. 新政策改变了 yeah, so the new policy changed 市场的格局 okay, the market layout. Right. This is what I usually find. You can 改变 不是 yeah, 改变 you can 改变 you can 改变 all sorts of things, changing things. Yeah, often like if you're correcting like a piece of writing, you might use 改正. 改正. So you're not just changing it, you're correcting it. 改正. Or 纠正. 纠正. I think they're basically the same. One's defined in terms of the other. 见改正的提示. What is that? I don't know this one. 矫正. It's another one again. All right. I don't know if it's 矫正. Okay, 变化. We said this before. Noun and a verb, but usually as a verb, it does not take an object. Yeah, 它变化了. It changed. 它变化了. 它没有变化. It has not changed, right? This is used as a noun. 变动. 变动. Okay, let's count that as a green one. Where's my pen? What do you think 变动 means? 变 is change. 动 is like momentum. 变动, change dynamics, change something like that. 变动, maybe change motion, change direction. Something in that ballpark. 变化改动. Oh, it's just change. 变动, 不要变动. Something like that, maybe. 人是变动. 文字上做一些变动. Here it's a noun. Make radical policy changes. Oh, I like radical policy changes. Verb, here we go. 不用变动了. Probably not the best. 变动. Fluctuate. Vicissitudes. This word I only know because I encounter it in Chinese dictionaries. 计划有所变动. Okay, so it just means changes. Really? It's just yet another word that means change or changes. All right. 变动. Okay, what's up with 变动? Why does this word exist? There seems to be myriad other words I could use to mean change. Did I spell myriad wrong? 变动是一个中文词汇。Oh, thank you. That was unclear to me there for a second. 用于表示一种不断变化或波动的状态。Okay, so this is maybe important. So it's like it's a continuous change. It's not just a one-off, quick, instantaneous change. 波动 fluctuating change. Continuous or fluctuating change 状态。All right. 尽管有许多与 change 相关的词汇，但OK 每个词汇都有其特定的语境和含义。OK， 变动通常用于描述某物的小幅度不断的变化或调整。OK， 强调变化的动态性。So, okay, so the dong is like in motion. There's like it's the changes are in motion, something along these lines. All right. Please give me 10 example sentences for 变动。经济市场的变动影响着投资者的决策。Okay, so this is like fluctuations. So this is fluctuations in this causes it affects investors' decisions. 这个项目的进度一直在不断变动，需要及时调整计划。All right, so this program's 进度 rate of progress, yeah, is constantly fluctuating. Okay, so I think this is more fluctuation. It's change in the sense of fluctuation. Okay, let's write that down. That'll do. Say to fluctuate. Let's put that there. That'll do. 变换. No, I don't know. 变 is change. 换 is swap. 变换. If you take the word change and swap and add them together and divide by 2, what do you get? 变换. Written vary, 变换. Why have I written vary? 事物的形式或内容从一种更换成另一种。So it's vary, but it's like A varied into B, something like that. 变换手法 vary one's tactics. 变换位置 shifts one's position. 变换 Okay. Yeah, all right. So it's a verb. Maybe it's a noun, but it's primarily a verb. I'll put to vary. To vary. What are we to varying? Varying one's tactics seems to be the one. 在城里待了这么久，他想变换一下环境。Okay, so in the city for a long time, he wants to vary his environment. Yeah. All right. So maybe this is like my attitude towards food. 如果你天天都吃中餐，迟早就吃腻了，想要变换，吃另外一种，对吗？Okay, next is 变换。Can I say 天天吃中餐让我吃腻了。 我想变换料理，变换料理 change cuisine vary cuisine yeah 是的 OK 天天吃中餐让我吃腻了，我想变换料理 so it's like mix it up sort of thing 就表示因为每天都吃中餐而感到厌倦，对，想尝试变换一下不同的料理，对，好理解 ，OK， 变换 ，so maybe mix it up a bit, this sort of thing, not just vary but mix it up. Vary sounds like I don't know. Sounds a bit more formal, but maybe mix it up and try other things. This way. 变样 No, I don't know. 变样 to change type or something like that. 变样变样 What do you think? 变样变了模样 Yeah, change in shape. 没有变样 You haven't changed in shape. OK, 今年没见你还没变样 I guess it literally means change in shape. But 你的样子没有变化 OK, maybe I see what you mean. See what you mean. Talking to a phone. See what you mean. Yeah. So 它的样子没有变化你还没变化 Yeah, maybe as someone ages, you would expect them to change physiologically. 这个地方已经大变样了 Yeah, sometimes 大 can be added as an adverb. 大变样了 Okay, changed a lot. So it looks different, changed in shape or appearance. Yeah, 模样 appearance. So it looks different. 变样了你变样了吗Okay. So this one is, where are we? 变样 Change in to change in appearance. All right, that'll do. 变形 Same idea, right? I've encountered this one. 变形 形 is like 形状 to change in shape or to change in form, right? 形式变形变形改变形状形态人改变外貌 All right. Deform, but without the negativity associated with deform, transform. What are those toys called? That the Transformers in how would you say it? Transformers? What should I look up? What's the name? How do you say Transformers as in the cartoon and movie in Chinese? 变形金刚 Yeah, Transformers. Let's look at some photos. If we look at photos, it becomes more vivid. 变形金刚 Yeah. Okay, so these 变形 these whatever, these robot-ish things, they can 变形 Yeah. 变形金刚 Transform. 变形金刚 what is 金刚 Metal. King Kong? Really? Transforming King Kong? It must be. Jin is gold. Gang is steel. Guardian deity. I don't know. 变形金刚 Transformers. All right. 转 转变 the turnaround 转变 maybe a situation could turn around and transform into something else. Yeah, 转 needs to turn around in some way, right? 转变 change, transform. Okay, 转变立场. Okay, change one's position. This would be a politician's like standpoint, or yeah, maybe a politician would have an official standpoint or something like that. 世界观的转变 changing one worldview. 蒸汽机使热转变为能 okay, 蒸汽机 steam engine turns heat into 能 I think 能 is kinetic energy. It's energy. Transforms heat into energy. Heat is a form of energy. So, all right. 虽经多次批评，他仍无转变。So, although he's been criticized numerous times, he's not changing. 经过激烈的思想斗争，他转变了。So, whoops. So going through fierce 思想斗争, fierce mental struggles, he's changed. 转变了. He's changed his attitude. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know that word. So I'm going to count it as a green one. But I don't think it's all that important, really. If I was reading and someone said, and I encountered that, it's like, oh, all right. It just means 变. I don't know. Maybe some subtlety. 渐变 is this 渐渐的变化? I couldn't think of any other plausibility. 渐变 缓慢的变化 yeah 跟突变相区别 so it's the opposite of 突变 rapid change 突变 let's jot that down. What color should I use? Let's use green. 渐变不等于突变 突变 yeah, that's kind of 我怎么说一目了然对吧一目了然 you just look at the word and it's like yeah all right that's what it means 巨变 I think that's just 巨大的变化巨变发生巨大的变化 yeah 巨变 is a verb though and a noun 山村巨变 yeah okay so I'm going to jot down here that it's a verb 演变 oh I like this word 演变 it's kind of it's evolved but it means more like it's not 进化 it's more like gradual change it's slowly evolved from one thing to another I don't think it's used for theory of evolution 进化 is that one right 进化 this is the theory of evolution and 演变 is a gradual change I think it's evolved in the sense of 发展变化多觉历史较久的 okay so this is it's changed over historical ages 从圆到人的演变 oh no I said the wrong thing then so this is the theory of evolution. This is apes, from apes to humans, evolving from apes to humans. Then 万事万物都在不断演变 so everything is constantly evolving. 生物演变史 this is biological evolutionary history. All right, so it does seem like it means that. It means evolve in the sense of the theory of evolution. 进化. Then what is this? This is strictly that one and no others, though. Is that right? 进化论, the theory of evolution. 人是从类人, what is 类人? Oh, 类人猿, anthropoid. Okay, I haven't actually encountered that word in Chinese before. 类人猿, 进化而来的. So man evolved from anthropoid apes. All right. All right. So maybe 进化 is more strictly evolve in relation to evolution, whereas 演变 is evolve in a more broader sense. That's the impression I'm getting. Let's have a chat. 进化. Let's just ask what's the difference between 进化 and 演变, and then we'll go into more details in a sec. 进化, evolution. Yeah, it's also a noun, isn't it? Why is there a measure word for evolution? Evolutions. Have you ever used the word evolutions? Can there be more than one evolution? Theories of evolution. No. Where would ever... Okay, I feel like I'm getting off topic. 演变. To develop, to evolve. Biological evolution. That's what I thought. Yeah, 生物的漫长的生物在漫长的时间里会不断的进化适应环境. Yeah, so an organism during a long period will continuously evolve to adapt to the environment. 演变, more general. Okay, 城市的演变与科技的进步密切相关. All right, so 演变 is more general. So if you want to discuss evolution in the sense of biological evolution, use 进化. And if you want to say evolution in the sense of things evolving, then 演变. All right. Like the situation evolving is 演变, but like, I don't know, a bacteria evolving to have a new, I don't know, mechanism, use 进化. 变心. No, I don't know. I wrote here, fall out of love. 变心. 变心. No, I'll look at it in the paper. 变心. 变心. Cease to be faithful. Cease. That's like the most amazing euphemism for cheating on someone I've ever encountered. I didn't cheat on you, I just ceased to be faithful. That's like an epic euphemism right there. 改变心意. Okay, 多指改变原有的爱或忠诚. Okay, 变心. So you're changing your 心意, your intentions. And it's usually used for love or loyalty. No, love or honesty, right? Honesty. No, loyalty. 忠诚, loyalty. 面对金钱的诱惑，他没有变心，没有变心. Okay, that's a good thing, right? So she's tempted by this money, but decides, no, I'm not 变心. I am not going to cease being faithful. 他变了心. Oh, 糟糕，把女友给甩了啊。Ditched his girlfriend. Yeah. All right. 变种 presumably it means change type. 种类就是变成另一个种类 something like that 变种啊 so this 种 is species 变种 change species in English you say speciation right 变种 is it not speciation 生物的某些遗传性能已发生变化，但基本特性仍未超出原种 proto-species 原种范围的变异个体。So it's not speciation. Speciation is when you have a mutate or when you create new species, right? Through evolution. This is just mutation. Yeah, all right. So mutation. What happens if we put this into Google image search? 变种 mutation. What do you think is going to come up? I don't know, but it's going to be memorable. So let's do it. 变种 viruses. Oh, okay. So 变种. Yeah, it would be used for coronavirus, would it not? 变种. Where is 变种? There, 变种. A mutation, a variety. So it's still the same, like coronavirus, but it's a different strain or something like that. 变种. All right. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't see all sorts of mutants and things like that. How do you say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Chinese? 青少年变种忍者龟 Is that right? So they do use mutant. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is they use 变种 for mutant. Ranger Gui. 青少年社会 do they use the full term though? 变种大乱all right. So this is 变种. So they're still turtles, but they're mutated into ninjas. How do you say ninja? I don't think that's ninja. 忍者. Oh, it isn't 忍者. It isn't ninja. Okay, 忍者. Ren is someone who can endure. So 忍者 is endurer. Ninja. I wonder if it's the same like characters in Japanese and Chinese. Probably is, isn't it? Will it be able to tell if I'm typing Chinese or Japanese? 忍者. 忍者. Okay. I did not know the word for ninja in Chinese. Ninja. All right. What was it? Oh, I want to ask ChatGPT. Okay. What's the word for speciation in Chinese? Speciation. 分化. Okay. 物种分化. Okay, so this is species 分化 divergence. Yeah. So like, yeah, you have speciation events in evolutionary biology. So you have the verb speciation. All right. It doesn't use 变. All right, let's go back. 千变万化. So presumably just means like a lot of changes, large scale changes. Everything is changed. 千变万化 ever changing. 形容变化很多. That's different to that. Be ever changing. The English is very consistent. Ever changing, ever changing, ever changing. 国际形势错综复杂. 错综 sound like 错综复杂 is a 成语 is it not? Yeah, intricate. Okay, constantly changing. Complex and changeable. 他躺在草地上，望着天上千变万化的云彩出神。Okay, so it's 望着云彩 like staring at the clouds, 出神 in a trance. Yeah. Something like ever changing. This is also a green one for me, I'm afraid. It seems ever changing is a better one. "一成不变." So this is going to be, so 成 means percentage. So 一成 is 10%. Oh yeah, 成 is 10%, not percentage. So 一成 is 10%, 不变. It hasn't even changed 10%, something like that. 一成不变. But presumably it means no changes at all. 一成不变. Immutable and frozen. 原觉刑罚一清制定，变不可改变. Okay, so this is like executive law or something like that. Oh, all right. Oh, okay, so they're talking about like the punishment has been set, it's not allowed to change. 后繁殖固定不变. Yeah, unchanging. 也用来形容墨守成规. I don't know what that means. Stick to convention. This is like negative, stuck in a rut, like not changing, always doing the same thing, maybe. 不随机应变. 应变 is another word. All right. I don't know. For me, I just look at the characters and it's like, oh, okay. Although I've never seen it before, it's like pretty obvious that it means unchanging or something. Something in that ballpark. All right. And this one, 变迁. 变迁 is the changes. These are the long-term changes. 变迁. Yeah, you would say 随着岁月的变迁 or something like that. 人事变迁, the vicissitudes of life, the changes in life. 社会变迁 is like the changes that happen over time. 适应时代变迁, adapt to changing times. There's probably many others, but I'm getting tired and whoa. Time has disappeared rather quickly. I don't think I have the energy to keep going. I need a rest. Wow, that took a while. Longer than I was expecting. Okay, 我想休息。你可以，你呢？你可以看我下次的视频吧。也下次的视频我们可以继续吧。如果我，yeah， 你看这里家产 I remember getting these wrong before. 陈述 and 除了以外，也陈 and 除这两个汉字不一样，意思完全不一样，但是要注意。OK， 下次聊好不好？喜欢这种视频或者只想鼓励我什么的，就给我按钮说谢谢。谢谢大家，我们下次聊，拜拜。